Hi everyone, I am recording this video to talk about traveling to Italy, more specifically to Rome, Positano and Capri as a black female. Because yes, different people can have different experiences when they are traveling, when they are dealing with the different cultures, when they are entering into a place where people ethnically look different than they are. And today I want to talk about this topic because I am a black traveler. I love traveling. I love being in touch with different cultures. I love the diversity. And I want to start this video by talking about Rome. And the main goal of this video is first of all to recognize the beauty that a country like Italy has, but also recognize the problems that kind of faces when it comes to black people traveling there. So the goal of this video once again is not to bash the Italian people, is not to talk bad about the Romans, is not to talk about bad about the whole culture. It's just to show a point of view so other black travelers can be aware before they go there, because when you are traveling, you're spending your time, you're spending your money, and you are supporting an economy. So I think that is very important when you are traveling to be welcomed, to invest your money in this case into a place where you are going to be respected and where your experience is going to be nice and pleasant, and most of all, you will want to come back again. So, about the good things about this country. First of all, Italy is one of the most diverse and beautiful countries in Europe, and I mean it. If you want to see a beautiful island, Italy has. If you want to go to the mountains, Italy has. If you want some culture, museum, history, Italy has. If you want some food, Italy has. If you want fashion, Italy has. This country is so rich in many things. That's why it's so interesting to visit there. But there is a problem here when you travel as a black person. As you guys know, or maybe some of you don't know, but Italy is facing a huge migration problem, illegal migration problem. A lot of people coming from North Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa, and have been entering the country illegally, in most cases by both entering the country. What happened is that a lot of these people, they don't have documents, they don't have, in many cases, academic qualification or job skills that can be used by the Italians to employ them or to integrate them easily in their country. So what is this have caused is that when you are a black person, they look at you, and there is this tendency of racism. There is this tendency of you being looked as inferior, of being looked as someone who is, a migrant or something like that, because of this problem that exists. But before this problem, there is something that people need to understand. Like, within the Italians themselves, they have their own type of discrimination. As Italy before was different, it was like the United States, different states and different cultures. And the country was unified despite the differences and things like that. So within the Italian culture, there are discriminations amongst themselves. So imagine if a culture has already, some divisions amongst themselves. Imagine having people from other ethnicities, other cultures coming in, and those people are not coming in the right way. That is going to make things worse. That is going to make these people to don't like other cultures, more specifically black people, or Arabic people. So with that being said, I would like to tell my experience as a black traveler. When I went to Italy, I was not directly discriminated or called names based on my race because I am a black person. I belong to another European country. Uh, but I noticed, some stares. There was some harassment, especially the men, saying, "Oh, Bella, Bella, this and that." But you ignore that. But there is always this tendency when people, when they are looking at you, they're trying to put you in a box. Because what happened with this illegal immigration is that a lot of women coming from these countries, they start dedicating themselves into not so good business activities, prostitution, some of the guys, selling drugs, committing crimes. So what happens is that when you are a black person, some of the people automatically assume that you are one of those things. But there is another stereotype when you are someone who looks, you don't look like the typical migrant suffering. They tend to think that you are from America. If they think you are from America, they give you like a different treatment. They treat you like differently because they feel like, oh, America is a country of, of money, of wealth and things like that. So they change their whole demeanor, which is, I think is not good because you shouldn't mistreat anyone based on their skin color or nationality. But my experience there, I would say that although I was not mistreated, I was not directly harassed. I felt a lot of animosity. I I experienced some stares that were not pleasant. Perhaps when I was going to, let's say, for example, a museum, a restaurant that was a little bit, higher class per se, or when I was in the island of Capri or Positano where you don't see many black people there, people will kind of look at you in a way that you shouldn't be here. Like, you're black. Black people are suffering. Black people are going through difficulties. So you have these kind of stares. They look at you like, okay, you don't belong here because you're black, obviously. And that one right there kind of made me uncomfortable because, first of all, I am spending my money. I am supporting your economy that in many cases, in many areas, depends on the tourism. So you should be welcoming to people. I know they are some black people. They are not doing so good things to the country, but they should make an effort to start to differentiate the people. Not all the people who go there are migrants struggling or suffering there. They are black people there who are traveling there, who are legit, who have money, who are there, spending, on their economy. So that one kind of bothers me. So besides that, I would say that if you are a black woman and despite the things that I say, you want to travel there, I think you should. I think you should because there is a lot of culture, as I say before. I was in Rome where I got to visit all the main touristic attractions. I did, a lot of things. I was eating the famous gelato almost every single day because it's so good and so refreshing. Because I went there during the summertime. And after I went to the Amalfi Coast, more specifically to Positano and later to Capri, where I spent a few days there, and it was amazing, it was beautiful, it was nice. So if you are a person who don't mind, what people are looking at you, how people are, thinking about you, and you want to travel, you just care about the environment, about the food, you can go there still. You can go there still because this video has one goal: to encourage black women to travel more, because black women in many places, they tend to stay in the same place. They don't have like a different perspective about the world, about life. So I am going to do a bunch of videos about the places that I have traveled, that I liked, that I think that are black friendly, and also the ones who are not black friendly, because it is important for us Black women to travel more, to open our knowledge, to be exposed to different cultures, and also to have like a positive, influence in these cultures that we are visiting and we are getting to know. So that was the video. As I say once again, the goal was not to bash Italian people, was not to talk about bad about Italy, but there is once again a problem there that needs to be solved. And also, as Black people, we need to be more demanding when it comes to the country that we are traveling to, the country that we are supporting their economy, the country that we are investing in, because once again, traveling is an investment, not for you, but for the people, for the local economy. So that's what I was saying. If you don't mind these stairs, people thinking that you are a migrant or treating you better because they think you are from United States, from Canada, or from another European country, that is a good place for you to go, it's for you to visit. So yes, and that was the video. Thank you.